Recap whatever we did yesterday.
That wasn't.
We learned about the laws of Boneh on Yom Tov. We saw that there is a Tosafot in Masechet Sukkah and Masechet Shabbat in Daf Tzadik Hey. That the Tosafot says over there that Boneh on Yom Tov is only Rabbanan because mitoch she'utra Boneh letzorch megaben, which is making cheese, utar shelo letzorch ochel nefesh, which is building on Yom Tov. According to him is Rabbanan. So Rav Yosef adds his opinion, of the Tosafot opinion, to make Safek Sfeka, to allow a Jew to tell a Goy to build his Sukkah on Yom Tov. Maybe halacha is like the Tosafot, that is only Rabbanan. If it's Rabbanan, you're allowed to tell the Goy to do Shur Rabbanan for sake of mitzvah. And if you're going to tell me, other Rishonim disagree. Other Rishonim say it is a Summa Torah. So, Ba'alaitu says that Isur Midoraita, even you're allowed to tell the Goy for sake of a mitzvah. So like this we do. Safek Sfeka. We also learned the Gemara in Masechet Brachot in Daf Mem Zayin Amud Bet, the story of Rabbi Eliezer that freed his slave in order to make a minyan. And from there the Gemara learned that mitzvah de rabim, it's a bigger level mitzvah than mitzvah de yachid. So, and we defined what does it mean mitzvah de rabim? Mitzvah that you need rabim. There is another format of mitzvah that you do in the public, but it's not mitzvah de rabim, it's mitzvah be rabim. Which means that you did it in the public, but you not necessarily needed the public for that. So,
Derabim, berabim.
Right. Derabim is you need asara. And we opened the Gemara in Masechet Megillah Daf Chav Gimel that the Mishnah over there says that there's a whole list of things that we need asara for. Birkat Kohanim, Sefer Torah, Birkat Hatanim, Sheva Brachot, Birkat Avelim, Lo Aleinu, different type of things that we need asara for. So this mitzvot are mitzvot derabim because you need the asara there. But mitzvah that you can do individually, it's not mitzvah berabim, it's mitzvah, it's not mitzvah derabim, it's mitzvah berabim. So you will not be allowed to tell the Goy to do something Yisur Doraita for you on Yom Tov, that is a Summa Torah, if it's for sake of mitzvah of Yahid. Even if you're going to have a lot of guests over there, it's not necessarily mitzvah derabim, it's mitzvah berabim. And so therefore, because of mitzvah derabim, you will not be allowed to tell the Goy to build your Sukkah on Yom Tov. That's why you need the Safek Sfeka to allow it. Maybe halacha is like the Tosafot that is the Rabbanan, and therefore you're allowed to tell the Goy to do Surah Rabbanan for sake of mitzvah. And if you're going to say no, other Rishonim disagree, we're going to go with Ba'alaitu that says Isur de Oraita, even you're allowed to tell the Goy to do Isur for sake of mitzvah. This was, we also learned other important points about not spoiling your kids and your daughters. That's a very important lesson. Was yesterday also.
Why not the boys? Why daughters?
We spoke about the daughters also. You can listen to yesterday's recording. Now, today somebody asked me about she is pregnant. No, sorry, she already gave birth 17 days ago. She is nursing. Tomorrow is Erev Kippur. Tomorrow night is Kippur. What she should do to make the nursing better, and not only as far as taking out the milk, is also to make sure to produce milk. So how she is dealing with this? So we are on page Kuf Lametet. Yes?
Kuf
Aaron, to passage this. Thank you.
Water only, I'm assuming.
Okay? Kuf Lametet. Says Rav Ovadia. הכל חייבים להתענות בכיפור. Everybody obligated to fast Kippur. אפילו אישה מעוברת בחודש התשיעי. Even woman that she is ninth month, what? She's about to give birth. She's obligated to fast unless she has records of the alenu miscarriages due to fasts. Then she's patur. But if she doesn't have that record, okay, ipila, alenu. You know, whenever the body gets diluted, dehydrated, it drops off things. Yeah. alenu. So, יש להדריך את המעוברות. So, listen רבותיי to this, how important it is. א', תקרא, אסף,
שתקפיד לשתות הרבה מים, יום או יומיים לפני הצום, על מנת
להרבות את גופה בנוזלים. So today and tomorrow, tell her to drink a lot of water. Don't drink a whole jerrycan right before the Kippur and think, oh, I have all the water in my system. No, חביבי, זה כבולעו, כך פולטו. As soon as it comes in, after a few minutes, you need the restroom and it doesn't get absorbed in your body. So, day or two, she should hydrate herself well. First point. Second point.
במשך הצום צריכה מנוחה מוחלטת, ולא ללכת לבית הכנסת, ועדיף לצום מאשר להתפלל. אם בעקבות התפילה תצטרך לשתות.
So she's better for her not to go to synagogue, to stay home in menucha, complete rest, and better for her עדיף לצום מאשר להתפלל. If she says, I'm going to pray, I want to stand, I want to go to shul, I want to pray.
To pray, right?
What tell her? No, she's out once a day. Woman חייבת בתפילה, once a day. But in this case, to fast or to pray, what's more important? Fast. Whoever is eating on Kippur, not fasting, חייב כרת. It's a serious thing. If you don't pray, you violate aseh. In Torah, we have levels, right? Positive comment that Hashem said pray, and she didn't pray. Okay, that's an aseh level. That they're eating on Kippur is a karet level. Shem Yerachim. So that's why we say, listen, it's called damage control. You already have a certain damage over here. We rather you lose on the prayer and not lose on the fast.
What you do with kids that difficult?
הנה, תמשיך.
יש לשאול במקום נוח וממוזג.
Number point 3 is to sit in the AC room, means to say to be comfortable, very comfortable.
not strong.
Yeah. Number 4, and this is your kids for question.
יש לדאוג לסידור לילדים, ואם אי אפשר יש
Now
לבעל.
you should arrange babysitter for her.
For her.
But what if you cannot find all babysitter are taken?
יש לבעל להישאר בביתו לבטל תפילת הציבור,
You hear
שהיא
this?
מרבנן, ולמנוע מאשתו אכילה שהיא מהתורה.
You stay home, don't come to Kippur to synagogue. Just for her
Too fast.
to fast. Why? What am I gonna do at home? You're gonna take care of the kids. Kippur בית כנסת, הרב. What are you talking? אשתך בהיריון. You need to help her with the kids. If she's gonna be home with all the kids by herself, she's gonna end up eating. זה על הראש שלך. It's on your head.
Why is supposed to pray the whole tefillah home?
Yeah?
You can do it every
Unless he can make Netz Minyan. If you'll go early Netz Minyan, at least he'll pray Shaharit,
something.
something, Minyan, some Kedusha, Barichu, משהו ישמע. But it's a serious thing. If you cannot find babysitter, you have to stay home. פלל בבית, Kippur.
I'm get the mother-in-law to come.
Whatever, yeah. If she doesn't have help, you have to be the one to help. אין מה לעשות. כן? אין לאישה להחמיר לעמוד בתפילה, אלא תתפלל בשכיבה. She should not stand. You're going to stand, you're going to say, I'm tired, I feel weak, I want to eat.
Busy.
What we tell her? You pray laying down. אדוני שפתי תפתח ויגיד תהילתך.
אנוס.
במיטה.
This is מעוברת, right?
מעוברת.
So what month?
Same thing as other people. If she's sick.
From what one?
From what point? נראה עכשיו, אני אגיד לך.
מעוברת
6
ששמה.
point. כן, תקרא.
צריכה לעקוב אחרי מצבה, ובמידה שישנה חס ושלום,
שישנה בעיה.
ישנה חס ושלום בעיה, או הרגשה רעה, גם אם זה לקראת סוף הצום, עליה להפסיק לצום ולהתחיל לשתות מים בשיעורים.
So she has to walk, make sure that she can bear to the fast. If not, he says, if she feels I cannot bear the fast already, cannot handle it, we tell her, okay, start drinking less than the amounts. Kippur has an amount. Let's see what's the amount. צריך.
זין.
כן.
צריך להדריך את האישה, שאם היא מרגישה זיעה קרה עומדת להתעלף. לא צריכה לחפש רב או את בעלה, אלא להתחיל לשתות. כל 5 דקות.
Every 5, she say, if she feels that she's about to faint, every 5 minutes she should drink
40 cc.
40 cc. Every 5 minutes, 40 cc.
What
That's
is
the
that,
number.
ounces? What is it, 1 ounce?
It's ounce and a third. Ounce is 32, I think, right? 30 ounce is 32 cc.
32 ounces.
יותר מרבעית?
32 ounces.
Ounce is
1
32
pound.
cc.
Around, yeah.
I don't know. It says 40 cc. Okay?
Ounce and a half, whatever. Okay.
Every 5 minutes. So you drink a little bit, put it down. 5 minutes you wait, then you drink another little bit, put it down like this. Every 5 minutes you drink, take a sip of less than 40 cc. Okay? ורצוי מאוד. ימשיך כבודו. שלום עליכם. שהאישה?
הוא באדם, הוא מה שקוראים ב5 דקות בין שתייה לשתייה.
חלק על זה, ורצוי מאוד.
משום,
ורצוי מאוד שהאישה תשתה לפני הצום.
ורצוי מאוד שהאישה תשתה לפני הצום.
מיץ ענבים. So tell her to drink מיץ ענבים. מיץ
משום
ענבים
שהוא מאוד מרוכז.
has a lot of sugar.
ובשתיית כוס אחד מצלמים הגוף מקבל תזונה ברמה של כמה מקצות ממשקאות אחרים.
So if she already has to drink for less than 40 cc, tell her to drink grape juice, mitz anavi.
Fancy.
Because grape juice is very concentrated with sugar. So if you're already getting to your system something, don't just take plain water. Take something that's going to help you, because you will end up drinking and eating less.
וכן לעניין, מאכילה מומלץ לאכול קוביות שוקולד. משום שריכוז הקקאו
And if she has to
והסוכר
eat,
שיש בהם
tell her
עוזר
eat
מאוד לבריאות.
chocolate.
Plenty.
Yeah. But this way, when you're eating the chocolate, there's a lot of sugar. So your body will be able to maintain yourself. You're going to eat a little bit. If you're going to eat an apple, it's not as much sugar as in chocolate. If you're going to eat, I don't know, just cookie or just something, it's not going to be as so much sugar as chocolate. So that's why I tell her to have small portions of chocolate. Let's see what.
כן, אישה שצריכה להניק את התינוק, מומלץ שתשתה בירה שחורה שעוזרת מאוד
Another thing he says that she has to drink malt.
Malt beer.
If she has to nurse, tell her to drink malt before the holiday, before Yom Kippur. By drinking malt, it helps produce more milk. Continue.
Why not drink milk? Instead of...
If she cares, it's okay.
Well, that's
Drink
better
milk. Here
than-
we're talking about before the holiday.
No.
אלו הם המקרים. What about, אוקיי, זה נעשה בגלל about old men also? או יש דבר?
Yeah, you will.
אלו הם המקרים שבעבורם יש להם מעוברת להפסיק את הצום. א', חולשה גדולה. ב', כאבי ראש או כאבי עיניים חזקים. ג', סחרחורת או שחור בעיניים.
So now, what if she what are the situations she has to break the fast? First is that she feels very weak. Second point, one of them, yeah? Second point, she has extremely headaches or
What's weak?
Pain
When she
in
can't
the-
get out of bed, what's weak?
extreme חולשה גדולה.
She can't get out of bed, she can't even walk.
Yeah?
Well,
Yeah? אין לך חינם, yeah. Or, point number 3, she feels so dizzy or she sees black in her eyes.
That's, how do you call it? How do you call that?
Dizzy.
No.
לא יודע.
מה בלק?
Blackout?
Black?
No.
לא, לא.
Black?
אתה רואה שחור בעיניים. How do you call this?
No.
Blackout.
No, that's something else.
Connect to a general.
טוב, עיבוד נוזלים על ידי הקאה, או שחס ושלום, או vomiting already.
Vertigo, sorry. Vertigo.
Vertigo?
This is when
Vertigo.
you lose your balance.
Vertigo, you lose your balance, זה סחרחורת.
Yeah?
You lay down, like, חס ושלום, and lays down and the whole room is spinning.
Wow.
Vertigo.
מעניין.
It happens to my wife, happened in one of the pregnancies, the last pregnancy, it happened.
Vertigo?
Vertigo, yeah.
לא עלינו.
You lay down and the whole room is spinning. People...
Yeah, okay, continuing. Point number 5. בטן קשה.
עיבוד נוזלים על הגב, בטן קשה, כאבי בטן וגב, התחתון, או לחץ חזק לתוך האגן.
So she feels a lot of pain in her back or in her stomach due to the fast. So she breaks the fast.
במקרה הוא מוגשת הפסקה.
Breaks the fast again, how we said?
עוד מעט עובר, בגלל שהם...
Portion 40 cc.
Less than 40 cc every 5 minutes.
במקרה הוא מוגשת הפסקה ירידה ברורה בתנועת העובר. כדאי לשנות תנוחה, לנוח ולהמתין עוד כשעה, במידה ואין שיפור יש להפסיק לצום.
יש להפסיק לצום. So if she feels that the child doesn't move, she should change the position, because sometimes he probably is not comfortable. יש להפסיק, במידה שאין שיפור, יש להפסיק לצום. If she feels after I move, the child still doesn't move, doesn't react, it's a sign of danger. Break the fast.
זין, דימום, אפילו קל.
Or if she's bleeding, yeah. לא עלינו.
ח' צירים יותר מחמש
Even a little
בשעה,
bit bleeding. If she sees her bleeding started, it shows bad sign.
ואם בחודש
Break the
התשיעי
fast.
והחלו צירים תכופים, יש זאת מיד בשפע.
Oh. So if every צירים יותר מחמש בשעה, if you have more than 5, איך קוראים צירים?
Contractions.
Contractions. If you have more than 5 contractions per hour, it's considered to be, you're already there.
Isn't it you we put the woman into danger because some of them might misjudgment. Maybe this, maybe I should, maybe you know. And it's very like you say, only like this. Look how many things.
No, one of those things.
Yeah, same. But she might say, I feel bad, but maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I shouldn't drink. Maybe she put herself in danger.
Very good question. Let's see. הנה, תקרא עכשיו, עוד מעט זה יבוא השאלה שלך.
אוקיי. מעוברת שמצבה הבריאותי אינו תקין. לא תצום כרגיל, אלא תשתה לשיעורים. ואלו הן הבעיות המצויות
בעטיין.
בעטיין יש אותו בשיעורים. א', שמירת הריון, וכן אישה שמעקב נמצא אצלה קיצור צוואר הרחם. ב', הריון IVF, הפרעת מבחנה.
Basically, she has to ask the doctor, so there are so many details.
בתחילתו.
Okay.
ג', חום גבוה, אנרגיה, דלקות שונות. אנגינה. דלקות שונות. ד', אישה שעברה הפלות תכופות. ה', דימום בהיריון שקרה אחרי השבוע 12.
Skip that. Go to UT.
problematic.
הלכה יותר.
הבאתי עכשיו 4 קן של טונה, או היו לשכן.
אנחנו רואים את השיעור.
אוקיי, UT. מעוברת שהאריכה מאכל ונשתנו פניה. תקרא.
אף על פי.
תקרא משה. UT. הוא אוכל. מעוברת שהאריכה מאכל ונשתנו פניה. If during יום הכיפורים she smelled good smell and she's pregnant and you see her face color changed, אף על פי שלא אמרה, she didn't say nothing, that I want to eat that, we tell her, today כיפור, אם לא נתקררה דעתה, מאכילין אותה פחות מכשיור, עד שתתיישב דעתה. We make her eat פחות מכשיור, less than the amount. Soon we're going to see what the amount is for food. כן. After we told her, today's כיפור, if we still see she's still craving that food, even she didn't say that, we make her eat. ויש אומרים שהשתנו פניה, אין צריך ללחוש, אלא נותנים לה מיד. מעוברת, היינו אפילו קודם 40 יום.
נהייתה בלו, נהייתה צהוב, לא יודע,
You see, color change, the person you see his
because
face.
she won this food.
Yeah. Okay. By the Bukharians, they're very, very big on this. Very big.
To give her whatever.
We had one Kippur, somebody lady was choking.
Oh,
Her tongue, her tongue went inside her mouth. I don't know, and she was choking. She was like.
we have somebody in here, in premises?
And so we had.
We have somebody here?
So we had the Chazan that we bought. He's also ambulance driver. So right away went to her mouth like this, take her tongue out. And she started breathing. He's like, out of nowhere he came like this, boom. And
Wow.
it was everything happened in seconds.
Wow.
שחר.
באיזה מקרים אישה שמניקה יכולה...
Here, right now we're coming.
אוקיי, איפה אנחנו?
Okay, next. Chaf. So pregnant doesn't have to be showing. Pregnant is even אפילו פחות מ-40 יום. She is already considered to be pregnant. Even less than 40 days.
אמרת
Here?
אם.
אפילו קודם, זה בשביל להיות אימא. בשביל להיות מעוברת, אפילו פחות. אימא is whenever the baby is full term already. It just grows the limbs. All the limbs are there. That's אימא. But מעוברת, pregnant, it says even less than 40 days you're already pregnant.
For not fasting, כאילו?
Now, why is it important to know? Look at הלכה כ'. מכאן יש לעורר את ההורים שמביאים את הילדים עם מיני מתיקה, המפיצים ריח וגורמים צער לצמים. People, sometimes the kids bringing bamba, wow, beastly, wow, person goes crazy on this thing. It says it's not good. וכל אדם שהריח ריח מאכל ומתאווה לו. Listen to this is something all year long you have to know about. If somebody makes a good smell of food and you desiring the food, there is a saliva comes in your mouth, it's very dangerous, the saliva. If you swallow that saliva, it can harm you. Says it's halakha. It's a Gemara Masechet Chulin. Gemara says therefore spit.
Even food is kosher?
Kosher I'm talking about. The food is kosher all year long. You're right now sitting here, and over there they are doing something smells very good. And you're craving it, restaurant. You're craving it.
The chametz or the Shabbat, whoever you have to
The saliva comes out. This saliva is dangerous saliva. Spit it. שלא יבוא לידי סכנה. Then a person says, Rabbi, I have this type of disease. Rabbi, I have this type of that type of disease. Words all coming. Habibi, you have to be careful with the things Chachamim telling us. Saliva coming out whenever there is a certain good smell. Spit that saliva because you're craving that food.
שולחן ערוך גם אומר להביא אוכל למי שכואב לשאול דפוק.
Okay? Yeah, shamash, yeah. Continue.
אוקיי.
יולדת שאחזו לה חבלי לידה.
ילד שאחזו לה חבלי לידה, הורה להלכה למעשה בספר מאמר מרדכי, שנותנים לה לאכול כדי לסבול חבלי הלידה.
מתלד ברבע. So if a woman gets contractions,
מה זה יותר דברי רוח? שזה give birth
it's
לרבע?
easier, without problems.
This is all, I'm sorry, I came late, but this is what you are allowed to do with Kippur?
Exactly.
Here.
Okay, now, Chabet, this is the question that we were asked, and I mean, from another woman. We asked this question, we were asked another question. One woman right now, she's pregnant. She's very bad. She was always vomiting and vomiting. She has a hard time. So this section was for her. Now, another woman called. She has a problem of, she gave birth within 17 days. 17 days ago, she had a child, labor. Now, Kippur, tomorrow is Kippur, tomorrow night. It's the 18th day will be. What should she do as far as Kippur? Let's see.
אוקיי, חבט.
חבוד.
תוך 3 ימים משעת
רוצה לקרוא?
הלידה,
בסדר, do the next one.
תוך 3 ימים משעת הלידה לא תתענה כלל, ואפילו
So if within 3 days to Kippur, she's not allowed to fast at all. Even she says, I'm fine, I can do that.
even a doctor,
Well, don't listen to her.
אסור לה להתענות, מאכלים אותה לשיעורים, אלא אם כן צריכה ליותר מכך.
So if she says, I can fast, we'll tell her, okay, keep the fast to a certain degree, which means you eat less than the amount. What is less than the amount means? Less than a kazayit every 10 minutes. We're going to see that's about eating. Less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes.
Why such a short time? 10 minutes.
Because in halakha we have a concept of combining. It's called kedeh achilat pras. So the poskim are debating how long it is. The most strict opinion says 9 minutes. It varies from 2 minutes to 9 minutes. The more accepted one is 4 to 7, but the more extreme ones are 2 to 9. So we want to cover all opinions. We tell her after the 9th minute will pass, which is the 10th minute comes, then you're allowed to eat the next portion. So this way, that first portion you ate and the second portion you're going to eat will not combine together to a total amount of more than an ounce. Continue. Aido John. איפה אחיך?
וימים, אבל בואי.
No,
בשלושה ועד
בימים
שבעה.
אלו מעת לעת משעת הלידה ממש ולא קודם, וכל זהו הדין במפלת עובר לאחר 40
So
יום.
אם לא עלינו, if a woman had a miscarriage after 40 days,
That's one.
she was a mother. After 40 days of pregnancy, she was considered to be as a mother, and the child was lo alenu miscarriage. She also has the status of a yoledet, of a woman who give birth.
For how long?
For a year, for a whole year too?
Whatever yoledet is. Yoledet, we said the first level is 3 days. Within 3 days, Kippur. Second level is between 3 days to 7 days. Then it depends. If she said, I can fast, we'll let her fast. If she says, I cannot fast, we'll make her exempt from the fast. We make her eat less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes. And past 7 days, so our question that we were asked is already 18th day away.
8 days.
18th.
18 or more.
Today she said 17. She said today, 17 days ago, I gave birth. So tomorrow is the 18th day.
Hi.
So is she fasting that Kippur or no?
Yes.
She has to fast.
Well, what I thought within...
Tomorrow night, she's fasting or no?
Yeah.
She has to fast.
Yeah.
But tomorrow more than 7 days. The leniency is up to 7 days.
3 to 7 days.
3 to 7 depends if she said I am able or not able. יכולה, לא יכולה.
After
If she
7
says אני לא יכולה, we tell her okay, you exempt, eat less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes. If she says אני לא יכולה, I cannot handle the fast, we tell her eat regular.
But the
Right.
first 3 days, there's no
Past 7 days, there's nothing to talk about. Says the halakha, מכאן ואילך הרי היא ככל אדם. From 7 days and on, 8th day and on,
But the first 3 days, what is it? הכי חמור.
Eight.
כן.
So what is the 18th?
שנייה, make things clear. Halakha, 3 and 7. נכון?
What do you mean 3 and 7?
3 days or 7 days?
Up to.
Either or.
כן, if she's within 3 days, even if she says, I'm able to fast, אני חזקה כמו עוגמר חבשן.
No fast.
כמו שור.
We tell her, you fasting by eating less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes. That's your fast. Because you say you can handle. If she says, no, Kakoy handle, what are you talking about? I cannot handle. Eat regular. That's step number 1.
First 3 days.
Yeah. Step number 2, it's between 3, Jesse Jumbo, between 3
And
to 7. There it depends what she says. יכולה או לא יכולה. If she says הלכה. If she says אינה צריכה לאכול. אמרה בפירוש, I am 100% strong, but tell her you have to fast regular. Don't eat nothing. אפילו פחות מכזית. That's between 3 to 7. If she says, I am able to fast, we'll tell her to fast. If she says, I'm not able to fast, מה אמרה? מאכילין אותה ביום הכיפורים לשיעורים. Got it? This between 3 to 7. Past 7 days, which means the 8th day and on, she is like a regular person. רגע, לא להפריע. Clear? She's like the regular person. So the question I was asked today, she gave birth 17 days ago. Today it's 17 days ago. Tomorrow is going to be 18th day ago, and Kippur is going to be 19 days ago.
So she's asked for the 8 days.
What is her status in halakha?
She fasts.
She has to fast regularly. But she says, now she's asking, Rabbi, I am nursing. Now what about the child's life? If I'm going to stop nursing, it's allowed for me because the milk is going to be less. That's the question. So now, לכל זה הוא הדין אם ילדה בניתוח או שיש לה מחלה אחרת שדינה כחולה ואמרה שצריכה אני אוכלת עד שתבריא. It says, not only if she is fasting at the give birth by a regular delivery, אפילו עשתה C-section לא עלינו, she also has the status of יולדת. Because by C-section, she doesn't pull, she doesn't go through such a crazy things as a regular woman gives. But because she's after surgery, we also call it as יולדת. Okay, now what about nursing women? This already passed, Baruch Hashem, labor, past לידה. עכשיו she's עם המניקה. What do we do with her? Okay, חברים, תקרא עמו.
אישה מנקת, נשים מנקות חייבות להתענות ותצמצם
את ההנקה.
ותצמצם את ההנקה רק למה שצריכה. שלא יהיה לה
גודש. It's a lot of milk there. And it dries out also.
ולתינוק תיתן תחליפים כגון מים עם סוכר, ענבים, שהרופאים אומרים שהתינוק יכול להתקיים מזה לפחות 3 ימים.
Wow, you hear? No. First of all, many women, Baruch Hashem, have extra milk. So they can always pump before Kippur, put it in the freezer, whenever they need, they have it ready. This is... Hold on. Rabotai, if everyone is going to ask a question, we're going to have bazaar, not going to have shiur. Try to control your questions. I'm telling you, your question is going to be answered. So many women, Asaf, have Baruch Hashem a lot of extra milk. So what they can do is before Kippur, store that milk and use it on Kippur for the children, for the babies.
So she can fast.
Right. That's solution number 1. Solution number 2, he says, if she feels, listen, my body still produces milk. So if you're not going to take it out, she feels pain. It's loaded. It's painful for her. So in such a case, he says, she's allowed to let that milk out to the child's mouth, means to say, make the child nurse it. But do not do it too much, because whenever you're going to have your child all day long on your breast, you're going to lose a lot of fluid, energy, and then he goes, I'm hungry, I have a dizzy, I'm this, that, I need to break the fast. So don't do that. So only do it whenever you feel pain to relieve the pain. שלא יכאב לה. What about? But the child needs more food. What you should do? The child needs more food. Says the halakha here, give the child water with sukar anavim. Not the sukar anavim, Aidan John? What is sukar anavim? Sugar of grapes. The doctor said, up to 3 days the baby is able to sustain himself with this type of solution. Sugar of grapes with water. Together, give it to the baby. He's going to survive without any problems. בכל מניקה תעשה בחוכמה, לשתות הרבה חלב. Any woman that she's nursing, she should be חכמה, smart. Drink today, tomorrow, a lot of milk, or grape juice, or wine. כדי שלא יחסר מזון לתינוק. So this way you're loaded with a lot of sugars, Baruch Hashem, and you're able to produce milk to the child without feeling weak. רגע, בואו נסיים את זה, כ"ד. אישה שמניקה שהתינוק שלה חולה, ואם תתענה יכולה לגרום לו חשש סכנה, לא תתענה ותשתה פחות מקשיור, ואפילו אם יש לה אפשרות להשתמש בתחליפי חלב לתינוק, אין לה להתחשב בזה, לפי שמזונו של התינוק הוא החלב האם. So now what if a child is sick? חולה, לא עלינו. It says in such a case, if she will not nurse him, if the doctor says you could put your child in a risk, could. Now you don't have. It doesn't have to be vadai for sure. Could put your child in a risk. Says halacha, because of your child's life, you as the mother cannot fast. Rabbi, I am strong like a bull. What are you talking about? You're right, you're strong like a bull, but you have responsibility towards your child. You have to do the mitzvot ולחיות בהם. לא חס ושלום, do it and the opposite. Aaron, you understand? So therefore, you tell the women that they are nursing what they should do. They should break the fast. If the child cannot have her milk, it says, or the child is sick, child is weak. Not every child is strong. Some children are stronger, some children are weaker at the beginning of their life, the babies. So he says, if the child is chole, you as the mother don't fast. What should you do? You break the fast, you eat less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes, or you drink less than 40 cc every 5 minutes. Prepare before Kippur, so this way you don't have a headache every time measure. You have it easy like this. And you will nurse your child. Now listen to the question. Asaf, what if she tells you, listen, my child can take a bottle. He's sick, he's weak, whatever it is. Why should I break the fast? I'm going to have my child have a bottle. Similak. One told me, Similak, Simi Odem.
What?
In Hebrew, lak is this, Odem is this. Simi is place. Similak or Simi Odem, right? So you can give her she said, I can give the child, the baby, Similak or different type of bottles. So why I should break the fast in order to feed him? Says Rabbi Auerbach, that when the child is weak, the most important thing for the child is chalav em, is the mother's milk. So we are not
Cannot be selfish.
not only selfish, we do not
Risk is life.
risk, exactly, that's the word.
Okay.
Compromise, that's what I was looking. Compromise on the account of the child.
My case is my daughter, we're not sure if she's sick, it's a safek, because she has like a lot of licha, and when she breathes, like you can feel like her lungs are clogged. She has no fever. I don't know, maybe she got sick overnight because it started to get, not sick, but cold overnight. As in a sick or no? Sick, what's the definition of sick?
ואם תתענה האם יכולה לגרום לילד חשש סכנה. That's the definition. If your wife will fast, your baby will be חשש סכנה or no? That's the question. If the child is in חשש, not סכנה for sure. חשש סכנה. You're exempt from she's exempt from the fast, but not eating as much as she wants. פחות מכשיעור. Which means less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes, or less than 40 cc every 5 minutes. ככה תזכרו.
ביצה נביא?
Definition?
ביצה נביא?
ביצה למתי?
בשביל הכוח המשפחות.
Yeah. If she already drinks, any person that already drinks and eats on Kippur, tell him to eat sugar things, that chocolate or grape juice, things that they are loaded with sugar. Like this, he'll eat less, and he will be able to keep himself strong longer.
If you fast, can that cause harm to the child?
Not harm, life risk. Safek sakana. No, harm is not life risk. If a table falls on a person's hand, it's harming him, but he's not going to die out of it.
Well, what's the whole thing with the 2 years?
Not for Kippur.
Not okay.
Kippur, Habibi, it's called black belt. And it's very, very strict. Very strict. Before you came, Amnon, we said also that it's so important for the wife to fast on Kippur, even if she's pregnant, even if she's nursing, to the point that if she needs help with the kids, with the child, the husband does not go to Kippur to synagogue. He stays home all Kippur to help her, not to break the fast. That's how serious it is. So
we're gonna ask your wife if she wants to go home. We're gonna ask your wife. We're gonna ask your wife.
טוב. זקן מופלג. יאללה, תקרא.
זקן מופלג.
איזה...
שתש כוחו.
שאני אכתוב לך.
I said in the tip, listen to the recording, you see.
זקן מופלג שדש כוחו מחמת התענית. דינו כדין חולה שבו סכנה ואפילו אין לו חולי פנימי, צריך לאכול ביום הכיפורים.
What's muflag?
Yeah, Zaken Muflag is very, very old.
120.
Old, I don't know, maybe above 80, 90.
Probably.
So you see, he's
So
like
he can't
very,
fast, that's
he's
it.
very, very weak. Zaken, כזה. Very weak person. He's considered to be חולה שיש בו סכנה. And he is eating on Kippur.
Now it says
portions?
כן, what does that mean צריך לאכול?
Portions.
What does that mean? Like you said,
Less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes. Or
or
drinking less than 40 cc every 5 minutes.
Now, what's an ounce? Like this cookie is
Put
considered
it
an
on the
ounce?
scale.
Put
שים על המשקל.
אז גוגל.
איזה scale? How do you scale?
קנה סקייל, צריך שיהיה לך סקייל.
של קיצ'ר.
אני יש לי סקייל בבית, all the time I use it.
לא דיגיטלי.
אבל זה
For
לא-
פסח.
זה לא לפי נפח.
טוב, תלך לפי נפח. עדיף, אבל זה לא חובה. אפשר גם ללכת לפי משקל. בכבוד.
קטן פחות מגיל
Now what about
9.
children? אליהו? You don't have this age yet.
אסור לו להתענות אפילו תענית שעות.
מוחין בידו, less than 9 years old, אסור לו לטענות, nothing.
כלום.
You eat regular, אסור.
חינוך.
מוחין בידו. נו, שים לו.
הוא רוצה, אם הוא רוצה.
Before 9 years old, 8, 7 years old, אסור to fast. Nothing.
You have to fast. He has to fast.
Now, if he eats 9, מתענה לשעות.
What does שעות mean?
read שאם היה רגיל לאכול ב8, מאכילים אותו ב9-10. If he's above 9 years old, boys or girls, we make the fast postpone for him. Means the breakfast for him postponed for him. If he usually eats in the morning, 8 בבוקר eats breakfast. Now he's gonna eat 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, postpone an hour or two. So he's gonna get already to the system of chinuch. Today's Kippur. Don't eat the cereal and milk now. Abba, when? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. If you can handle 10 o'clock, tell him 10. If you see him already very, very weak, we say 9 o'clock. We give you a discount, 50% off. You tell your wife, whoever is at home with the kids.
Tell you what.
הנה, עכשיו יבוא.
בזמננו שהיה קטנים בריאים כל כך,
רגע, לפני כן, ויש להורים לשים עיניהם. Be careful, רבותיי, יום כיפור. Don't pay attention only to how much פתיחת ההיכל הפרנסה went for and what we're reading in the siddur. You have kids, you have to worry about them. If they're with you in the shul, check on him. How do you feel? You want to drink? You want to eat? If yes, don't make sure you pay attention. Your child is next to you. It's responsibility.
יש שלא יצמא, וכדי שלא יצמא, ויצטרך לשתות בליל כיפור, ואם יתעורר בלילה ויבקש לשתות, יש להקל להשקותו.
You hear? So at 9 years old, boys or girls, if they're asking in the middle of the night to drink, you don't say, listen, you usually drink at 2 o'clock in the morning. So go sleep at 3 o'clock, I'll wake you up. We don't say that.
There's no point in
You give
arguing
it.
for kids, basically. נכון? אין ה...
Below 9 years old, no point. Above 9 years old, during the day, you make 1 hour, 2 hours postponed. That's it. If possible, 2 hours. If it's hard for him, 1 hour.
What about bat mitzvah, bar mitzvah? But they can.
בזמננו שאין הקטנים
בריאים
בריאים
כל
כל
כך,
כך.
ולא מסוגלים להתענות יום שלם כראוי, נער שהשלים י"ב 12 שנה, ונער השלים 11 שנה, יטענו
עד חצות. Shulchan Aruch said 1 hour before bar mitzvah, you already have to fast the whole day מדין חינוך. Comes Rav Yosef says nowadays עד חצות. Kids are weak. They're not that strong.
Once he's bar mitzvah?
No, 1 year
12.
before bar mitzvah.
אז הנה, his son is going to be bar mitzvah בעזרת השם פסח.
No.
So what's
So-
his deal?
He already fasted all the
So
What's his deal?
according to Shulchan Aruch, he should have fasted the whole day, the whole Kippur.
Why? But he's not with
But according to Rav Yosef, he only fasts up to 12:45 p.m. That's
You
it.
already fasted a few fasts now.
That's it. He didn't have to. Full fast, only Kippur he needed to fast.
לא, before now, talking about י"ז בתמוז,
לא, היה אסור לו
תשעה
לעשות.
באב, הוא יודע, היה אסור כאן, אבל הוא צם. הוא רצה לצום.
טוב,
לא הכרחתי
לא,
אותו,
אבל-
הוא מעצמו, הוא
It says
מהפרנד,
over
חברים שלו צמים, הוא גם רוצה לצום.
כן.
These are good friends.
it says
These are
over
good
here,
friends.
before, what about בר מצווה, בת מצווה כבר, והיא לא יכולה, כולם היום, מה עושים?
אין מה לעשות.
תגיד לו להישאר בבית, לא לרוץ.
זה היא.
היא, whatever it is.
הם לא מסוגלים להחזיק את עצמם.
אוקיי.
Tell them, give them.
She's בת מצווה already, she was בת מצווה a month ago.
בת שלך?
כן.
תביא לה, there is a food, או איך זה נקרא, קל צום, צום קל, משהו כזה. יש כדורים כאלה.
כדור היה טוב.
Okay, now, דיני הסעודה. Now, what if a person have to eat on Kippur? Do we make him do Kiddush? Do we make him say ברכת המזון? says רב עובדיה, אליהו read, ההלכה כ"ט. אף ביום הכיפורים שחל להיות בשבת, פייג' קמ"ד, אין צריך החולה לקדש קודם שיאכל. No קידוש on כיפור. עכשיו הלכה למד כבר.
מה אנחנו מדברים? קידוש מתי? בסעודה מסכת?
No, on כיפור. If a person eats, your wife ברוך השם,
אלא אם כן זה נפל בשבת.
no, שבת.
זה נפל בשבת. כן, אז צריך לאכול. אז מה הוא עושה? אז הוא לא עושה קידוש.
לא חייבו חז"ל מצוות קידוש. no קידוש. no, אסור, אין כזה חיוב, אין דבר כזה.
זה לא כאילו לאכול. אז הוא עובר על עבירה בדיעבד.
whenever כיפור, רבותיי, when כיפור falls on שבת, אין קידוש של שבת פה היום, זהו. לכל עם ישראל.
למה תקדש אם אין נוסח?
איך חייבו אותו לאכול יום לפני הרב?
קונטיניו, למד, עכשיו שבלי שלו בוא נגמור עם זה.
חולה שצריך לאכול ברד מפני פיקוח נפש, נוטל ידיו כל פרק יד עד הזרוע. מעריך על אכילה ראשונה, ברכת המזון אומר יעלה ויבוא ביום
שמעת?
הזה.
If you eat ברכת bread, כזית, you have to say, יעלה ויבוא בברכת המזון. ביום הכיפורים הזה, ביום מקרא...
לא, ביום סליחה.
לא. ביום סליחת העוון הזה.
אבל לא רשום את זה בסידורים.
ועד הידיים, עד ה-wrist.
עד הזרוע.
זרוע is here, נכון?
Yeah, till the here. The whole thing. נטילת ידיים regular. ברכת המוציא לחם מן הארץ regular. מים אחרונים. and ברכת המזון יעלה ויבוא ביום הכיפורים הזה, ביום סליחת העוון הזה.
ואם חל יום הקידוש שבת אומר ברכת המזון, רצה חליצנו, אבל שיעלה ויבוא, וגם אם שחר רצה וחליצנו, אני לא חוזר. עכשיו זה בשבילי קשה להבין, כי אם אומרים רצה וחליצנו, צריך להגיד גם קידוש, זה הולך ביחד, לא?
לא.
למה?
מה זה קשור? זה ברכת המזון וזה קידוש.
לא, אם מבטלים את הקידוש, אתה מבטל גם את הרצה והחליצנו.
אכלת, וזה שבת. זה קשור.
Okay, the point is,
או אכלת ופה זה שבת.
a person has to eat on Kippur situation, חולה שיש בו סכנה. We tell him, you eat on Kippur. Before that, you have to do נטילת ידיים.
Is this specific
Up
Shabbat?
to here. No, תמיד.
למה רצה?
No, so now, listen. נטילת ידיים up to here. שקט ישן נוצר לצבנו על נטילת ידיים. That's if he eats 2 ounces of bread, remember?
Yeah. 2 ounces קביצה.
קביצה. Then he takes the bread, המוציא לחם מן הארץ. He eats. If he ate enough to say ברכת המזון, he says מים אחרונים, ברכת המזון. He does in ברכת המזון, he mentioned a section, יעלה ויבוא, ויגיע ויראה וירצה, ביום הכיפורים הזה, ביום סליחת העוון הזה, לרחם בו עלינו לא שיענו, כי אל מעם גדול אתה. Now what if יום כיפור ויום שבת? רצה וחליצנו ביום השבת הזה, ביום...
Wow, no wonder they don't put it in the Siddurim because they want
10 minutes apart each part.
Wow.
No. If he is in the status that he eats less than 1 ounce every 10 minutes, so he doesn't do no netilat yadayim, no birkat hamazon, because it doesn't combine. He didn't eat the kazai. But if he's so sick to the point he has to eat regular, in this case we tell him netilat yadayim, המוציא לכם מן הארץ, מים אחרונים, ברכת המזון, יעלה ויבוא, if it's on שבת, רצה וחליצנו.
עדיף לא לאכול וזהו. מה הדבר הנכון לעשות? If somebody needs to eat, right? But he wants to come and pray the whole day. Now we said the saliva, right? So if he brings it with him, מצד אחד, right? This saliva is going to damage the people, if somebody will look at it, whatever. מצד שני, to stay home, he also doesn't want.
So you go on the side and you take bites.
ככה עשינו, כן.
אוקיי.
Continue, אליהו, read. אסור ללחוץ.
אסור ללחוץ ביום הכיפורים בין רחמים, בין
So this, nobody's going to do this, you guys know.
במים אסור,
Now look, הנה כהנים, זה מה שצריכים. skip to כהנים.
כהנים.
Well, I want to read Kohen.
read, ד' תקרא.
ד'.
כהן העולה.
כהן העולה לדוכן לנציאת כפיים, נוטל ידיו,
נטילה גמורה עד פרק הזרוע. Until here. נטילת ידיים for כהנים, יום כיפור, until here.
אף על פי
when they go up to ברכת כהנים.
אף על פי שהוא טהורות, שכן היה קידוש הכהנים המקדש. ובכל פעם...
במקדש.
במקדש. הכהנים במקדש, ובכל פעם שיעלו לדוכן חוזרים ונוטלים ידיהם נטילה גמורה. Oh, even when you finish.
Yeah.
After the...
No, בבית המקדש, כן.
הבנתי.
כל פעם שהיו לו לדוכן חוזרים ונוטלים ידיהם נטילה גמורה.
שמכיוון שאינם מתכוונים לשם תענוג.
לשום.
לשם תענוג, מותר. Now what about the לוי? מה אתה עושה הלוי?
אני ביום יום אני לא עושה גם, אני רק...
Yeah, I have a question. You see that?
Somebody told me.
אבל it's obligation.
שמעת?
לא צריך.
You guys need to לנטול ידיים before you do it לכהנים.
I don't want to. I used to do it.
ועיזה הטהור על הטמא.
That's why it's not working the ברכות.
ועיזה הטהור על הטמא. First let לוי does נטילת ידיים. And then, לא חייב מנגד. And then, without ברכה. And then he does on the Kohanim.
Also all the hands.
Thank you.
Now what about Levi?
All the
Up to Kishrei Etzbaot. Only up to here. On Kippur.
I'll give you the right here, by the knuckles.
Right,
Knuckles and down.
right.
And Kohen?
Kohen, full hand.
Thank you.
obligation
During the week also.
The Zohar HaKadosh says, in order,
flow.
remember that in Tefillah, we always follow Kabbalah. Who is the guideline for Sephardi people when it comes to Tefillah? Kabbalah.
Also, we have to follow Kabbalah.
When it comes to Tefillah, we always follow Kabbalah.
What do Syrians do? I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
The Syrians, they go.
I don't know.
They have.
לא יודע.
And נטילת ידיים in the morning.
הכל אצלם זה שונה.
נטילת ידיים also.
רבוי שי, מה השאלה שלך עוד פעם?
נטילת ידיים also in the morning, by the knuckles.
Yeah. לוויים, יום כיפור, don't get any leniency. In the morning, in the Kohanim time, up to the knuckles.
אשר יצר.
Knuckles.
knuckles.
הכל knuckles.
הכל knuckles.
Like everybody else. Only Kohen, by ברכת Kohanim, since in Bet HaMikdash it was up to here, even on Kippur, we tell him also today in Bet Knesset, you do it up to here because it's Kippur.
Also the morning netilah?
No, morning up to here.
knuckles.
Knuckles. Morning up to here. Only ברכת Kohanim, full hand.
ואם האדם מתלכלך הוא מותר לשטוף ניקיון?
כן.
זה אסור לשטוף את החלק הזה ואת החלק הזה?
Yeah, אסור. Up to the קשרי אצבעות.
ופה עם התם עד לפה.
צריך, כן. If something drops, לא מתכוון. But you have to try your best to do the נטילה like this, only the fingers. Okay? So remember, כל פעם שאתם עושים נטילה לכהנים, first you do נטילה. זה כתוב את זה. הרב מוצפי brings it
I used to
also.
do it and somebody told me don't do it. The Kohen אחד אמר לי, what are you doing? You don't have to do it. Not necessary. So then
לא, זה
I
כתוב.
think it was in Brooklyn.
זה הלכה, לא necessary, but Kabbalah is.
Where is it brought down? No, רגע.
הרב מוצפי brings it.
So it's not a halacha, like that's the question. Is it a Kabbalah only or it's a...
Again, for tefillah, when do you do ברכת כהנים? During tefillah, during the חזרה, נכון? So for tefillah, what is our guideline? the מקובלים. That's why if you see the Ashkenazim, that they don't follow the Mekubalim in Tefillah, their prayer is all different. They put Hodu after Baruch Shama, their Korbanot is very short, they say Baruch Birkot HaShachar after they say the Korbanot. After they were Talitin Tefillin. They say, they kiss the Tefillin. Arizal says, don't do anything you Tefillin before you did Baruch Shama, Birkot HaShachar. Why by them it's like this? Because they don't follow the Mekubalim. So everything is afuch by them.
So what they follow, they come up with all their...
Gemara, Rishonim, different things like that. We follow, when it comes to Tefillah, our guideline is Arizal v'Zohar.
And he himself was...
And Arizal himself said, I'm Ashkenazi. And he used to say the right thing in Tefillah is the Sephardi. I'm מתפלל כמוהו, הוא שינה את המנהג של אבא שלו. Know what it is for Ashkenazi to change it. Imagine Rav Chaim Kanevsky right now, just close the Ashkenazi Siddur, said this is not the right one, and he opens all the Sephardi Siddur.
Yeah, but he grew up in Syria.
Imagine this. His father was Ashkenazi.
Oh.
He did all the halachot like Ashkenazi. Comes to Tefillah, he says this is not the best one. The Sephardi one is the best one. Imagine this, Rabotai. You guys don't understand what it is. For Ashkenazi, big person, to close the Siddur and say this is wrong and the Sephardi one is right. It's a big thing.
It should make us grateful. It should make us grateful.
Yeah. Okay, last halacha.
last halacha.
אישה שמכינה, אישה שמכינה.
Yeah, this is important for the women.
Isha
Women
shemachina.
that they prepare food. On Yom Kippur, you're allowed to prepare food? Not cook, prepare.
For the kids.
Or for the kids.
קטנים מותר. מותר לה להתעסק
מותר לה להתעסק
כרגיל,
במים כרגיל לצורך כך. So if she has to prepare food, wash the apple for the baby, for the children, whatever it is, and her hands gets wet. Huh?
Warm food in a plata.
Yeah, whatever she needs. Things that she has to do and it's involved with water. Aaron, what we tell her? No problem. Because she's not intending to enjoy from the water. We intend with she's doing it because she needs to feed the children, not because she's intending to enjoy from the water.
Should we leave a plata on, Rav, if we have little kids at home?
Of course. Yeah, they're gonna reheat food. Yeah, but it's like Shabbat.
Right.
Means you cannot reheat soup. Yom Kippur is like
But
Shabbat.
rice,
It's not like Yom Tov.
Rice, chicken, דברים כאלה אפשר to eat up.
Okay.
Soup is soup.
Okay.
Not-
Soup you cannot reheat on Yom Kippur
like,
because it's בישול אחר בישול ודבר לך. יש בישול אחר בישול ודבר לך.
אבל fish למשל, סלומון has
Yeah, if arov
הרוב זה
is dry, we follow the majority.
that's for sure.
Okay? Rabotai, don't forget tomorrow, mikveh after Chatzot,
פעם עשינו בשנה.
What about
hour before Chatzot. הנדרים מחר יהיה גם. Tomorrow, the best way, Kabbalistically, is this. I will not repeat that after. Malkut, when your back is red, the Mekubalim say, go inside the mikveh. And after this, you have to connect Malkut with mikveh. And when you go to the mikveh, say, Hashem, I'm with you when it's ba'esh or b'mayim. That's what it says. Ba'esh is the red that you got beaten up. U'b'mayim, that's the mikveh.
How many times makot?
39 times.
Where are you going to pray tomorrow morning, כבוד הרב?
יכול לעשות את זה בבוקר?
הרב, איפה אתה...
You could do that baboker, but then you have to go to the mikveh. And that mikveh will not count.
go to the mikveh and do the מכות in
saying
the
after
morning.
חצות.
Chatzot. Hour before Chatzot is also kasher.
חצות.
Tomorrow 12:45 is Chatzot. Hour before that is midday.
Where are you going to be, כבוד הרב? Where are you going to be?
11:45 and on, you can go to mikveh.
הלכתי בראש
It's
השנה...
interrupting the recording a lot, those conversations.
The beating up is before
מה?
Chatzot.
לא, הלכתי...
Beating up anytime you could do, but make sure you're connected to the mikveh. Kabbalistically.
אני איתך באש ובמים.
Right after you go.
Right. Hashem, I'm with you. Ba'esh u'b'mayim. When I'm red, burning, and whatever I'm in the water. Ba'esh u'b'mayim, I'm with you.
לא, בית גבריאל, עוזר
And
ראש
after
השנה.
that, עם חגורה. מת באמת. או, הוא strong. הוא עושים, והוא רחום מכפר עוון.
What about swimming? הרב, כדאי תדעו לסווימינג פה?
באמת נותנים חזק או לא קוראים אבל...
נותנים, זה כואב. זה כואב. After 30 times it's כואב.
לא, 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 לא.
And make sure you do that before you pray mincha. So you come to mincha, clean. Tomorrow mincha, we have a, whatever, it's early mincha because we have to do vidui, and then we're going home for the seudah. Tomorrow, Kabbalistically, it's important to have double the amount of meals, which is, if you usually eat 3, eat tomorrow 6.
Don't eat too much to come to this.
But 1 is mandatory with bread.
What's 6?
6 meals.
with bread?
6
Two
bread.
breakfast, 2 lunch, 2
bread?
dinners.
הנה, אני אראה לך, כן.
bread?
can be with bread.
With bread, with bread, with bread.
בגלל המזון?
That Amazon 6 times.
וואו.
No, if you eat one bread, you add
הרב, אפשר תדיק מקווה in a friend swimming pool בשכונה?
אם אין לך מקווה, תעשה, הנה.
He's saying
אבל
בגלל
זה
המזון
same
6
thing,
times.
same?
no, you've done
על פי סודם של דברים צריך לאכול בערב יום כיפור כפי ערך בית ימים. Like 2 days. 6 סעודות.
סעודות.
למה, אני אוכל כל יום 3 סעודות?
לא, היינו צריכים לאכול, אנחנו לא אוכלים 3 סעודות. אנחנו אוכלים 3 דברים אחרים.
אני אוכל לפעמים פעם ביום לחם, אוקיי.
טוב.
So if the person eats
So
one
if you want to
bread,
do Kabbalistically, if you cannot do 6, at least go with 2 meals a day. If you cannot do that, at least 1, and 1 is mandatory. 1 halakha is. Whatever it is. At the end, in the middle, doesn't matter. Okay. Tomorrow it's good to eat fish in the morning, but make sure you don't eat tuna, that it is OU tuna.
That's what happens.
It's a problem, you know that. Because you have to have a Mashgiach Temidi over there. So don't get just OU, get OUP. OUP is Mashgiach Temidi. Or get Bishul Israel. It says Kashrut, Bishul Israel. Yeah, they have that. Make sure, that's all year long. You should not have this type of tunas. Not in the synagogue, not in your houses. That's how Obadiah Yosef writes it.
Yeah.
הוא כותב או הוא כותב.
Geffen und Dagim is good.
Geffen, Dagim, this type of companies are okay. Tomorrow morning eat Dagim. Rabotai, don't forget. Tomorrow is Erev Kippur. It means that if you have problems with people, and this is not a joke, go and ask for mechila, but not machul yala, mechilo kunet, mechilo dorim, you know? But joking. Or text messages. Who's going to forgive you a text message? You heard him with painful words, a text message. Who's going to listen to that? So that's why, be'emet, you have to go, and if it takes to pay money, if it takes to do what reimburse, whatever it is, to make sure that the person is coming to Yom Kippur without any prosecuting against him. The Zohar HaKadosh we learned, he said anytime you hurt somebody, there's a prosecution against you. So whenever there's prosecution, kitrug against you, the kitrug that Yom Kippurim is supposed to be wiped away, cannot be wiped away. That's what Zohar says. We read it with Moshe in the morning. That's why it's important, Rabotai, before Yom Kippurim, you hurt somebody, your wives, very important. Obadiah Yosef used to cry to his wife. Rabbi Tzchak Yosef said it last Motzei Shabbat Shiur. That he used to cry, please forgive me, maybe I didn't do this, maybe I did that wrong, maybe I did not do this the right way. She used to cry to him and he used to cry to her. On Erev Kippur, Rabbi Tzchak said that you had to see this moment. Rabbi Yosef cries to his wife, please forgive me if I did something wrong. This is Rabbi you coming to Yom Kippurim, כי ביום הזה יכפר עליכם, לטהר אתכם מכל חטאותיכם. לפני אדוני נטהרו. רבותיי, this is the most important thing, that you come to Yom Kippurim without any problems with people. העבירות שבין אדם לחברו, אין יום הכיפורים מכפר. So therefore, tomorrow is the last chance that you have before Yom Kippurim. Huh?
The kids, you should apologize to your kids also?
Yeah. If you have problems with the kids.
No, you don't have problems.
Not before 30.
During the year, you probably scream at them,
You
embarrass
could, yeah.
them.
לא לפני 13.
אפשר, לא. doesn't bother.
יש גם כבוד לקטנים.
חינוך, שילמד שצריך לבקש מחילה לפני יום הכיפורים, וזה האיסור. And רבותיי, don't forget to יום הכיפורים, we are coming with talit at night, say bracha before the sunset, before שקיעה. בדיעבד, up to tzeit you can do, but it's already בדיעבד.
So in the show we do the bracha natalit.
Right. And prepare the kit of the 5 besamim that I told you.
we need the
עצי
kit.
besamim, עשבי besamim, מיני besamim, נותן ריחתו בפירות on the lemon, and
Can you translate
בורא
that?
שמן ערב on the perfume. בורא שמן ערב on the essential oils.
Can you translate it in English? Five things.
עצי besamim is any cinnamon sticks, cloves, stuff like hard.
What's that?
עשבי besamim is soft, nana, stuff like that. Mint, עשבי besamim. The third one is הנותן ריח טוב בפירות. Take a lemon, put in a kit, like you know the people that have for the drugs,
For the pills.
for the pills,
Monday, Tuesday,
for
Wednesday.
the medication that they have. You put over there עצי besamim, עשבי besamim. Then you put small peel, a small lemon, piece of lemon over there. This הנותן ריח טוב בפירות. Then you have שמן, בורא שמן ערב. Take essential oil.
CBD.
Essential oil, whatever you guys like.
Okay.
בורא שמן ערב. And the last one, perfume, cologne, whatever it is.
What's the process? How do you do this?
That's the order I told you.
No, but what, do you have to do the baracha operation to do what?
Yes.
When? Morning, night?
Oh, so the first time you do when you come to the synagogue
At night.
at night time.
Before you come to the synagogue?
No, when you come to the synagogue here in Bet Knesset,
You say it. Okay.
you say it.
Right.
Finished Arvit, you say it second time. After the Arvit, you went home, you do it third time. You woke up in the morning, you do it fourth time. You are coming to the synagogue, in the synagogue you're going to do it fifth time. If you're going back home, you come home sixth time. You went to sleep, you got up again, seventh time. You come back to the synagogue, eighth time. Like this, Rabotai, you get 100 blessings. Because 100 blessings, it's an obligation for men and women on Yom Kippurim as well. So therefore, prepare yourself with this kit, and like this, you will be able to do 100 blessings without any problems. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.